Hello YouTube. Yeah, I never made it out to the farm. I sat on the side of the road for about 3.5 hours till a tow truck showed up. Towed it over to my friend's shop. Fuel pump went out on my truck. I didn't get it back together until late that afternoon. Nice, got a fire going. Got it all together, loaded up, ready to go, and I'm sitting there and it's idling at the house, and I'm noticing that I've got a puddle forming underneath my truck. So my water pump went out. There's a little tiny hole in the pump. They call it a weep hole. So when the seal starts to go bad inside there, or the bearing starts to go out around, that's a sign to let you know it'll start weeping coolant out through there, and that's what it was doing. So I'm in the process of putting a pump on it right now. I'm letting the coolant drain out of it while I'm sitting by a nice warm fire, and I'm going to put a water pump on it. This isn't the stock motor that came in this. This is actually out of a 02 Silverado. This is a 4.8 LS motor with a 4L80 trans. And this is a 92 Chevy. So we did the swap on it with the help of my friend over at RCM Motors. And the kid is just a wizard when it comes to wiring. He was able to wire this motor when I didn't have to buy an aftermarket harness. He actually made it work into this vehicle. This, I don't have any diagrams on here showing me how the serpentine belt runs, so I just did a quick little drawing. I don't know if you can see that on there of how the belt runs, just in case. You know, once I get into this thing, and if I don't finish it tonight, you know, there's a possibility it probably won't happen tonight. But I come back to it tomorrow and I put it together, I'm going to need to remember how this belt runs. Otherwise, I'll be kind of figuring out different ways and trying to work through it. But that's just my little cheater. There it is. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little tiny hole right there. That's the weep hole. actually has, these gaskets actually have a rubber O-ring that's embedded into them. So when you tighten them up, they'll actually spread out and seal. But it's in such a tight area that if I tried to slip them in there, they'd end up falling off. It went a lot easier than I expected. I just got to add coolant to it, let it run, and make sure we don't have any issues. But thanks for following along. It wasn't out at the property, but you know, something I needed to do in order to have a vehicle to go back and forth, so put a water pump in it. Yeah. See y'all. God bless.